Good, another super quick one here. We're just looking at measures of central tendency. That is your mean, median, and mode. You will have learned these a previous year. We are just looking to review and handle a different type of problem here. So we're looking at a table showing prizes awarded in a school fundraiser. We're looking to find the mean, the median, and the mode, and we might find it useful to list each of the prizes. So if we're interpreting a table like this, we have ourselves, let's see, we're actually going to go from the bottom up, although you could go in whichever order you want. We have ourselves a prize of $10, and how many of those do we have? We have 10 of them. So if we're listing the prizes here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Easy. Fantastic. Now I have a prize of $50. How many of those do I have? I have 4 of those, so let's list those. 1, 2, 3, I'm struggling here, and that's okay, 3 and 4. And lastly, we have a prize of $100. How many of those do we have? We have 2 of them. So what may have initially looked like only 3 prizes from a quick glance at a table, because each prize has a frequency of more than one, that is, it shows up more than once. If we're listing out of all of our values, it looks something like this. Now, if we're sitting right here, trying to calculate the mean, the median, and the mode, we'll start off with the mean. The mean comes from adding up all of our prize values, dividing it by the number of prizes. Well, how many prizes are there in total? We're looking at 2 plus 4, that's 6, plus 10, that's 16, so there are 16 total prizes. If I add up all of the prizes, I throw these into my calculator, I end up with something like 400. Our mean is going to be the sum of the prizes divided by the number of items. In this case, they're prizes. Number of items. Fantastic. The sum we said was 400, nice and easy, and divided by the number of prizes, that's divided by 16. So if I'm calculating the mean, I just take 400 divided by 16. I throw that right into my calculator. 400 divided by 16. I end up with something like 25. Easy. The median is going to come from, really a median is something that you see when you're driving on a big highway, say a 401. It's a partition that separates the two sides of the road, right? We call that a median of a road. What it does is it splits something in half. So what a median is going to do is it's going to be whatever number shows up in the middle right here and cuts it right in half. How can we find that? Well, we've already happened to have ordered them from least to greatest. So now we can just remove the first one, remove the last one, remove the first one, remove the last one. We keep doing that over and over. We make sure we cancel these in pairs, and we should end up with 1 or 2 values left in the middle. In this case, we end up with 2 values. If you're calculating a median and you end up with 2 values in the middle, you just add them up, divide by 2. So our median in this case is going to be 10 plus 10 divided by 2. That equals 10. If we just ended up with 1 value in the middle, we would just take that value as our median. And lastly, the mode is going to be whichever value shows up the most. Well, that's nice and easy. We can see that nice and quickly because of our handy dandy table right here. Which value shows up the most? It's 10. That is the prize that shows up the most is $10. So that is our mode. The median is 10. The mode is 10. The mean is 25. At this point, I'm hoping you feel pretty darn comfortable. You've been doing this for years. Nice work.